humans with opposing beliefs together. Please see the humanity in each participant, and as always, we encourage empathy.
I don't know what empathy is. I ain't never had that.
I am happy now in my teen years, but then what are my adult years going to be like? So I'm neutral about the future. Hit me with.
Boys are stronger than girls.
Now look, if every one of these females and dudes ain't go sit down, bruh, they don't know what they talking about. They think fake as hell. Why? It's fake. But you know, but look how crazy it is. Like when you were in middle school, look at the height difference. You know what I'm saying, look at this height difference. She look like a goddamn midget, but she most likely she probably gonna be one of the tallest ones. You know what I'm saying? And these boys right here, they about big as hell compared to these little folks. Okay then, why he walking like that and he smiling, folks? Look at his face right here. That boy said, "Yes sir, I know what I'm doing." Yes sir.
Well, physically, like
Pimp walk. But I ain't gonna lie, the head big as hell though. Boy, you got the mega mind.
for the most part, in gender roles and stuff like that, boys are just supposed to be stronger. That's just a thing that happens. They work out at the.
They're not supposed to. They naturally are. You know what I'm saying? If we had to be statistically speaking, I'd say more like a 9 out of 10 chance that these boys are physically stronger than these females. Not at this age currently. But they still might be, I'll say like, since they're in middle school, they're in a level playing field where the boys don't really have testosterone flowing like that. They really didn't hit puberty. If anything, females, they engage in puberty before males, you know. Like the pituitary glands, you know, it has hormones and stuff releases. So they releasing all these chemicals for them to mature faster and all that stuff like that. So technically speaking, these females should be stronger than these boys right now. They're more mature. Like, you know what I'm saying? No. I ain't trying to be weird or nothing, but you could look at her physique. You know what I'm saying? She got tatas. She got a little figure on her. She's probably like 13, 14 maybe. She's damn near a woman kind of. She's like fully developed. These boys on the other hand, they ain't hit puberty yet. They still mad short. You know what I'm saying? You don't see you know what I'm saying? Muscle growth is a complete difference. So whatever they have to rebuttal is invalid.
Gym, and yeah, girls certainly can work out too if they want. But again, it's more common for boys.
Can I disagree or step forward?
Who's one to say what gender, like, depends, like, who's stronger? It doesn't matter.
I don't want to be mean because I don't know what she has. I don't know if she has a condition or not. But off that 2 seconds, she look like she's, you know, like she got ADHD or something because she's spazzing. You know what I'm saying? Like I saw the little tick she has. She licked the side of her lips. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm very picky. I want to break this whole video down. If you can't sit down and watch this whole video, click out right now. You know what I'm saying? This is not for you.
Matter what gender you are, it matters who you are. It doesn't matter what you were born, it matters what you want to be.
You could be referring to strength in so many ways, like physically, emotionally, where...
Physically. That's all we're talking about, physically. Physically. You should be a lawyer. Because what you're doing right now, you're finding the gray matter in a black and white conversation. It's a yes or no question. You're literally trying to find loopholes physically, mentally. What? That doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do that. First of all, you sound like you shouldn't even be talking like this. You sound like you're already in freaking like you're applying or you're about to take your bar exam. Come on.
the strength in your body is placed, like it all just depends, and there's just so many factors that go into it.
I play volleyball, and sometimes we play the boys teams, and we've crushed them a couple times, and it feels so good, So I don't agree with it.
And why does it feel so good? Because you're not beating those dudes at a daily basis. They're usually the better, or they got the better of y'all at most games. So the fact that you beat them, you're like, yeah, we got this. It was an accomplishment. Come on, if you guys was equal or you was stronger, you wouldn't be having this newfound of pride and joy of being a boy. You know what I'm saying? What does that even mean to you? The simple fact that you know they're technically better, you like, yeah.
That
think getting rid of like these preconceived notions that like boys go to gyms.
Preconceived? Why these niggas not in middle school? Where'd you learn this word?
Girls like stay at home. Like one of my best friends is a girl, and like she's stronger than half the guys I know.
You're gay. I know you know. I'm calling how it is. I'm not trying to be offensive. I'm just saying the way he's sitting, the way he talk, suspect. Got nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying he shouldn't be the dude that represents males. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of weird.
My name's Colby. I'm in 8th grade, and I'm a middle school boy. I do have like guy friends, but like when I would ask them questions or like when I would try to talk about emotion, it was almost like shut down. And I feel like I just have like deeper connections with like women around me than a lot of the men that I do.
Nigga, cause them females are sensitive. They watching K-pop, my nigga. They watching Justin Bieber, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. That's why, nigga. When I was in 8th grade, nigga, I'm boxing, balling, playing. Nigga, I'm playing football, and you talking about let's have an emotional connection, nigga. What? Like, no, I ain't trying to be mean, but when I'm in middle school, bro, I'm not thinking about none of that. Cause I don't gotta deal with none of that yet, bro. I don't know who I am, bro. You know what I'm saying? I barely even know how to use my dick to pee in the toilet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Don't act like you sound like you in a midlife crisis right now. Like you was only in 8th grade. That's fucking crazy.
I am old enough to date.
I knew she was gonna sit down.
Obviously, more of like figuring yourself out comes in later years, but I feel like these relationships
Why her voice so damn deep? Her voice deeper than that little boy with a brain head right there.
really shape how you feel about relationships in the future, and it's important to have them.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that it begins to become
Why is her voice deeper than most of the guys? Am I tripping? I don't care what the hell he's saying. I'm just saying.
different when you get into like the sexual aspects of a relationship and dating.
Nigga, you ain't know nothing about no sexual aspect, bruh.
I think that this age, you don't know enough about yourself as a person at this age to give consent correctly and to understand like this is a powerful moment. And I think that like at age 12, it can be kind of hard to grasp that.
Man, when I was 13, I was doing the deed. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know what you talking about. At 13, boy, nigga, I was. Let me not speak on that.
You guys can date. I'm me, you're not me, so I personally would never date, but you guys do your thing. It's like it's your jazz, not mine, so.
I think there's just a lot more to life before you have to slow down. Like, I want to ride my bike in the middle of the street and then binge eat popsicles and watch my favorite TV show before I have to slow down, which I have 7 more years before I'm officially an adult. So I think I want to experience life before I stop all that.
I think when we talk
Why the hell is she talking like she's like 34, reminiscing on her old age? She is talking like she has kids. Yo, what are you? I don't know what social media is feeding these kids. I don't know whether I should feel proud or disappointed. It's like, yeah, you know these vocab words, but you don't understand the context and the severity, nor do you have the experience to be feeling this type of way, if you understand what I'm saying. She's saying things that I want to binge eat, ride my bike, dude. You're saying these stuff as if you've been through adulthood, reminiscing back and how important these aspects of your youth has been. Like, what are you talking about? Usually you live in a moment, so you're not reminiscing and realizing how important the moment is currently. But she's like, yeah, I know what I've been through. Like, I don't know, Rosa Parks, you tripping.
about dating, it's like we're going through so much physiological change. Our mental state is just so fragile and like insane at this age that like
Fragile and insane. This nigga, he just throwing words. He don't know what he talking about.
dating to me, like the risk just outweighs the reward, and like Gen Z's, all of our experiences are getting moved up by like 5 years. I think I can hold out like a few more years. Like, I don't think I need to like rush anything.
And then I think at this age, we're more prone to, you know, like getting upset over a smaller thing than what we would be when we're older. And then I also think if like, you know, someone at our age is gonna date, it should be something, you know, light and fun, you know, not anything serious.
I feel like dating is more like emotionally focused at our age, and then being like sexually active while dating is like a whole other topic.
Well, like both people should be present and aware and almost like constantly aware of how they're feeling with one another in order for it to be a safe, healthy relationship.
Well, I mean, either way, if you were to date, like, even in the middle of, like, for example, middle school, most of the time it wouldn't work out. So there's no reason to, like, purposely, like, do everything you can.
Why wouldn't it work out, Jimmy? Or Gordon? Nigga, your name is Gordon. Nigga, they gave you a grown-ass nigga name. Okay, Gordon. How you know the success rate of a middle school relationship? Huh? Have you ever experienced it? Huh? You nigga, basically your rebuttal are statistics and assumptions or facts that has been made by somebody else. You have no experience to actually rebuttal what you're saying right now. I do, because I've been through middle school already. You're currently in the stage of middle school talking as if you have already, you know what I'm saying, like, gone past middle school and went to high school, and you can look back and be like, yeah, most of this relationship doesn't last. You see what I'm saying? So basically what you're saying, although it may be correct, but still, you don't understand the depth. You know, you don't understand the depth of what you're saying because you have no experience. And but you can fight a good battle. I would love to have a conversation with this dude right here, bro. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he kind of smart. I ain't gonna lie.
Can to uphold it. Either way, you know it's not really gonna work. It's just a good experience to start yourself and prepare for the future. Hi, I'm Gordon. I'm in 6th grade and I'm a middle school boy. My favorite thing about middle school is probably just the fact that it's not.
He kind of look like Stephen Hawkins. When he tilts his head this way, he kind of looked like Stephen Hawkins. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm being, how you spell Stephen? Steven. He kind of looked like Stephen Hawkins. No cap. Am I lying? I'm not even trying to be funny because this man was smart, successful. You know what I'm saying? If anything, I'm giving this man a compliment. Do not take this out of context whatsoever.
Middle school boy. My favorite thing about middle school is probably just the fact that it's not too young to be considered like, you know, a basic school, but it's also not too high up, so you have too many responsibilities at once, like student loans, so.
Nigga, what are you talking about? How do you even know about student loans? Bro, when I was your age in middle school, I didn't know what student loans was. No. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's very simple and straightforward.
I understand what a woman's period is.
What?
Well, it's like a hormone reaction that causes blood to come out of you know where. That's essentially it. It happens like maybe a few times a month, and yeah, it's not very comfortable.
It's like once you start it, they say it's supposed to be irregular for the first 2 years, and mine is like one time I didn't have it for 10 months, and then I got it and it was for.
Yo, Yo, you gotta calm down. Yo, you gotta calm down, shawty. Sheesh.
13 days.
Same. Calm down.
Same, but mine is for like 4 months.
Oh my God. I think it's great that all of you guys know what it is, but I have countless amount of guy friends that they just don't understand what it is. They think, oh, you bleed for like 10 seconds a day, right? And I'm like, no, that's not what happens. Yeah. And I feel like
calm down.
my school, especially with the pandemic, like we skipped our health unit in 5th grade because of COVID, and it's just our teachers, when we went through sex ed this year, my teacher didn't teach it really.
Speaking of sex ed, there are no government regulations for what sex ed can be. And you have these people in other places where their only sex ed is like, don't have sex until marriage, or else you'll get an STD and
I'm glad everyone knows because it's such an important thing in a woman's life.
You're 10. You're 10. Be quiet. You are 10. I don't even think you have periods currently. Like, when do females have periods, like 12, 13? Girl, you're 10. You can't even rest your foot on the rest bar.
And I think if it's not taught, then nobody's learning.
I don't like how my body looks.
Nigga, what? First of all, nigga, you the tallest one, and she probably like the most developed female. I don't get it, bro.
With me,
But them shoes gotta go that she got
it
on.
is about like my weight and how I show up in the world. It's not something I talk to like anyone except for my parents about. It's like it's always a nagging thing, always in the back of my head every time I look in a mirror, every time I talk to someone with a body that I like envy, and I can't really go to any of my male friends about it because they're just like, stop being so sensitive. You look fine, and it's like, but I don't think that.
I suffered a lot last year just thinking about myself. I counted calories all the time. I still do it sometimes when my anxiety gets worse. And then, you know, 7th grade hit.
There ain't nothing wrong with counting calories. That's actually pretty good and pretty healthy for you. That shit, I don't know where you going with this, but we're gonna continue listening.
And my closest friend developed an eating disorder, and we have a very similar body structure. Like, I know that weight is distributed differently, but it just doesn't register well in my head. Because then I'm like, well, if you think you're fat, then what am I? This has been a big
You fat.
source.
If she fat, you fat too. You know what I'm saying? Like, if she thinks if she's actually fat, and you built like her, you fat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want me to tell you. But if she ain't fat and you ain't fat, I mean, you ain't fat. That's simple question. I don't y'all niggas making this shit too complicated. For how she feel. Oh, she thinks she herself fat. Nigga, okay then. Let her think that. That don't mean you gotta think that too. Is she actually not fat? Like, y'all overcomplicating the situation. Y'all only 15. I said 15. Y'all ain't even 15. Why y'all got them 14, 13, 12? Y'all little kids, man. I'm talking. Man, I can't believe I'm reacting to this. That's crazy.
Of part of my mental health issues. I mean, I still don't know how to deal with it because I'm still trying to figure myself out. Hi, my name is Natalie. I'm in 7th grade and I'm a middle school girl. I have friends who I know they don't pressure me into it, but it's just like when they go out wearing like these like Lululemon crop tops, I don't feel like I don't want to wear that kind of stuff. You know, it definitely feeds into my body image issues.
You need to fix your posture. That's number one. You slouching, you know what I'm saying? You're messing up your posture, you're making you look, you know what I'm saying? Fix that up a little bit, shawty.
I think it doesn't really matter about like the looks. I think it really matters about like personality. Yeah.
I used to have really bad body dysmorphia, and it's really hard, especially playing volleyball, seeing everyone like those small little shorts and then being like, oh, those legs look really nice. Like, oh, I really want to look like that. But then, you know, it's been hard, but I've just grown to realize.
Girl, you black. So you gonna be thicker than most of the girls. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They got them long skinny legs. I know you jealous, but you black and you got them thick legs. When you grow up, when you get older, 9 times out of 10 you gonna get more niggas than these females. You know what I'm saying? So don't beat yourself up. You see, this is things you gonna deal with because you in middle school. You think, oh man, my legs big, I'm fat. Girl, you probably thick as hell, and you don't know it until you grow up. And then when you in high school, when you in college, and you like, oh damn, I am thick. Oh damn, I do got it back there. Oh wow, these girls, look at them. They don't look as good as me. They get plastic surgery to look like me now. You know what I'm saying? You in middle school, so you don't know nothing about the world right now. So calm down.
Is that, you know, like I'm who I am, and I look like this, and you know they look like that, and great, you know.
I know for a lot of guys, like my age, like they're always working out and stuff. And for a while, I almost did that. Like I would like go to the gym every day and stuff like that. But then like kind of noticed
You went to the gym. Nigga, what are you talking about? Most gyms you gotta be 18 to even sign up for a membership. Okay, say you went with your parents, okay, went with a dad, man, blah. You're not going every day because you're in middle school. Like, what is these niggas lying for? Unless your school is that rich and y'all got a gym inside school, or boom, you balling. My fault, my apologies. But you don't look like one of them. You don't look like nobody that hit hit gym. You know what I'm saying? You don't look like these. You don't look like you hit that. I ain't gonna lie.
I would be tired. I would have like more extreme mood swings. Like I was just like a less enjoyable person to be around.
What?
I would be tired. I almost did that. Like I would like go to the gym every day and stuff like that. But then like kind of noticed I would be tired. I would have like more extreme mood swings. Like
You tired because you worked out and expended most of your energy, which probably means that you wasn't eating enough. That's why you was angry. Eat more carbohydrates to fuel your system. You need glucose, my boy. Come on, you need some carbs.
I was just like a less enjoyable person to be around. Like I think we don't talk about like
This nigga sound like he was on TRT. Like this man talking like he was on testosterone boosters. Like yo, calm down.
how like men view themselves and like their bodies as much.
Personally, myself, I've never even thought about this. I just never really thought about how I looked. I had a pretty okay metabolism, and yeah, that's pretty much what carried me, and now we're here.
I think
Bro, this nigga is getting on my nerves because he's talking like he's in college. He's like talking like he's 30. I had a pretty fast metabolism in my youth. Nigga, you still got a fast ass metabolism. Oh my God. This nigga's killing me.
I think it's just like, hey, my body's here. Cool. Like I can run with it, I can swim with it. It wasn't with my body as much as it was with hair, because my hair obviously looked different from your hair.
Yeah, shawty.
So when I
them-
was younger, I straightened my hair once, and everyone had straight hair, and I was just like, I want hair, straight hair. I want to look like her. She has pretty hair. My hair is all fluffy and dry. Hers is nice and straight and pretty. So it was just like that feeling of like having to look like everybody else. But I think I've found the confidence now.
No,
You
we
know,
good,
when I
we
was in
good.
second
We
and
good.
third grade, all the girls had straight hair, and I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I want that straight hair. And then all of those girls
Why you looking at the hair like that, folks, shawty? Your hair freezes hair. Look at this. You look like you need a flat iron. And look how professionally done this queen's hair is. Or this princess. Look how professionally done her hair, this princess hair done. Tied up, greased, oiled, puffed out. And she look like she just woke up. You know what I'm saying? She just woke up and like, she's like, man, I gotta do the video. I'm late to my 9 to 5. Like, you know what I'm saying?
were like, Suhaila, I love your hair. You know, your hair is gorgeous. And I was like, really? And then I was just, you know, like I started to actually appreciate my hair. It's a part of like who I am, and that's a beautiful part of who I am. And your hair is gorgeous, by the way.
You have really great hair.
I feel
I like how she said that to her. They say nothing about them, right?
like I understand my sexual orientation.
God damn.
Well, I mean, there's not really any room to it. It's just you're straight or you're not, in which case, if you're not, it becomes complicated. But if you're straight, it's pretty obvious.
Fair. I'm gay and asexual. Putting labels on.
How do you know, like, what? How do you know if you're gay or not? Like, what? This is a serious question. I love for anybody in the comment section to comment down, because I feel like I'm real naive, might be ignorant. How do you know whether you're gay or not? Like, because most gay dudes, they be like, oh, I never messed with a female. I never, you know, sexually have any sexual relationship with a female. What you did with boys. How you don't know you having that interaction with boys was just your first option, but if you did the same thing with a female, you would have actually liked that as well, or might have liked that even better. How did you, like, you know what I'm saying? How did you feel like how did you become gay? That's really a real question, because I feel like you being playing for the other team is more like your environment, what you're accustomed to, what you see, what you the media that you consume. I don't feel like it's something like people be like, oh, I'm born gay. How, Nick? So you tell me y'all niggas born be like, yo, I want to smash this dude? Nigga, what? What is you talking about? I don't even know nigga, I'm born. I don't even know if I got dick or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? Talking about when you was born, you was gay. Yeah, I'm making these assumptions. Maybe when you came to a cognitive realization of like the sexual orientation, you're like, oh, I think I might be gay. I think I like dudes. Then okay, then, but like, don't y'all be saying y'all born. suspect. So how do you become suspect? Is it an environmental thing? Hormonal imbalance that you're born with? Chemical imbalance? You know, I feel like there's a lot of things that goes into you figuring out whether or not you're straight or not. That's a good question. Y'all let me know in the comments down below.
Things helps me. So yeah, that's how I identify at this point, and I am very confident in that. And I mean, depending on where I am, I'll be more out or less out. I have to hide who I am because I'm in fear for my safety.
It's 2022. I have never seen so much gay people in my life in a year. 2022, 2021 has been like the year that I've seen the most suspect people ever. And I'm straight, you know what I'm saying? I have nothing wrong with y'all, but y'all niggas, y'all flying, you know what I'm saying? Go to Miami, bro. Y'all gonna see these niggas, they don't give a damn. They in the little tutu skirts and everything. Makeup on and everything. I don't wanna hear talking on safety. I seen that gay nigga beat the fuck out of some dude. Bro, this man was like D's. He was like D's. So I don't know what. Just cause you gay, just cause them boys gay don't mean they ain't strong. I learned that shit. I learned that from the distance. I seen it, bro. I was like, oh, I know not to mess with him.
I figured out I was asexual a little later, just because sexual attraction becomes something that people increasingly begin to have. I never had them. That's how I identify at this point in time. And I mean, sexuality is obviously like a fluctuating spectrum. Hi, I'm Owen. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a middle school boy. Coming out in my school, it was definitely an experience. I received tremendous support from the small but strong LGBTQ+ community within my school. It made me feel amazing about who I was and that I was able to meet people who were like me, but it still was a little isolating. It made it hard to relate to some of my male peers.
I've never kissed anybody. And it's like I've really never had an attraction to anybody, so how would I know if I'm gay, straight, or bi?
I can tell she get no hoes. She get no hoes. She get no hoes.
I just don't know yet.
To me, it's not that big of a factor. Like, I think everyone has a personal journey of like self-discovery. And for me, like, if I am gay, bi, or anything like that, like, I can just see like how I react to that. But I think right now, like, I'm not anything. Like, I'm just like neutral.
Yeah, I feel like what you said earlier about it being like super simple, but between like whether or not you're straight or you're just anything
If
else.
you're anything else, that could take a whole lot longer. Yeah, I could totally see that.
I feel like it's even hard to sometimes know if you're straight. Like there's just like this like time where you just, I feel like middle school and high school is mostly that time where you just don't know where you are, and most people find it.
Nigga, I knew what, middle school, I knew what I liked. I was like, damn, you see that, bro? That's me. I'm gonna go slide. I don't know what you talking about. I knew I was straight. Shit, I was not looking at no dudes. I tell you that.
In college, so it's just like I personally have not defined myself because I don't know myself.
We have a leadership class that likes going through LGBTQ stuff right now. And I'm thinking you can't really know if you're gonna be like bi, gay, straight. It doesn't really matter. You don't know until you get like older. That's really my opinion.
Makes sense. Because you got to understand, your brain, I think the brain fully develops around 25, 26, 27, around that age range. I'm saying, so you saying, oh, I think I'm straight officially, or I think I'm gay officially, really doesn't make any sense. I feel like until you have like your cognitive ability has been fully developed, then it will make sense for you to come to that assumption or that reality. But if you're literally in your teenage years, you coming up with that assumption doesn't really make any sense, because you haven't experienced enough things, nor do you have enough knowledge to make that, you know what I'm saying, decision. In my opinion.
I disagree with the stipulation that you have to be older to understand.
I do.
I'm saying everyone, again, has their own
God
personal
damn,
journey.
30 minutes?
I can look back and see moments where I was
Hey man, maybe after one more point, we gonna close, because this shit going on too long.
attracted to men, when I was like in kindergarten. So I think that it
Hold
really,
on, rewind.
saying everyone, again, has their own personal journey. I can look back and see moments where I was attracted to men when I was like in kindergarten. So I think that it really depends, and I think that it
Bro, in kindergarten, I didn't know if I didn't know nigga, in kindergarten I wasn't worrying about nobody. I didn't worry about nobody in kindergarten. Nigga, I was probably pissing my pants, goddamn, or sleeping in the little mattress they have in kindergarten, bro. Reading the books, you know what I'm saying? Probably flicking a book. Man, I'm in kindergarten. I don't know nothing. Oh my, this nigga's cap.
it really becomes this thing of like how we as a society look at sexuality.
I've been harassed online.
I really don't care about this point. I'm excited for the future. I believe my friendship will last forever. Oh hell! Oh, let me hear this right here.
I believe my friendships will last forever.
I have like really close friends. We've been friends together like for a long time already.
Him right here. He's gonna be the most successful person in the whole group. I'm already telling. At this point in time, he knows. He has so much knowledge. It's crazy. Like this man, I'm actually pretty proud of this man because he understands friendship comes and goes. He's only middle school. I wish I would have known that when I was middle school too. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna be the most successful out of everybody, bro. I'm telling you.
I remember one of them asked me to come to like a sleepover. It was kind of like a huge thing because like that was the first time I ever had any sleepover. Like those are bonds that are gonna like hold us together like forever. And I know that like a lot of people I'm friends with.
Oh shit! This nigga stupid. No, this man's retarded. That's not how it works. This man's so innocent.
Now like I won't be friends with them forever, but I feel like there are people in my life that we're always gonna be together because like that's my person right there. Like they've been through like with me like thick and thin.
And I have this one friend that I'm allowed to go to her house, and her family is really sweet to me. She's really sweet to me, so I honestly think it will last very, very long.
My current best friend, like the person that I go to for literally everything, we went through a really rough patch this year. We weren't really talking very much for a good 3 months. And there was a while where neither of us knew if we were ever going to be friends again because we told each other that we just kind of needed a break. And then about 2 months ago, she texted me and was like, you know, I think I have taken a good amount of space and I'm ready to be like close friends again. And I was like, you know, I feel the same way. And I feel like we now know our boundaries better, and I honestly think we're gonna last.
Kids nowadays are so freaking mature, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Me, if I fight my boy, bro, alright, I'm gonna tell you a story. It's me and my homeboy Raekwon. We in the school bus. I'm telling you, you already know how the school bus is. I'm black. I love to talk, love to roast. We in the back of the bus. We chilling. We get to talking. He get to say something crazy, and we get to fighting. You gotta understand, Raekwon is not no small dude. He's a pretty hefty individual. I'm talking like this, boy. We in middle school. Yeah, that's crazy because we actually in middle school, same age as them. We in middle school, and this man was probably weighing a cool 200 pounds, 5'2". You know what I'm saying? We fighting. He corners me, boom, in the seat of the bus. And you know how the bus are. Once you get in the bus with the windows, ain't nowhere you can go. He has me right here, and he's on me. I can't do anything. He's wailing on me, boom. And I'm telling you, this is a way to school. He finished beating my ass. I would have whooped him. You know what I'm saying? For sure. If he wasn't in the bus, but he got me. He had an advantage. He was thinking logical and smart. We went, rolled us up. We was in ISS the whole day. I wasn't talking to him for maybe 30 minutes, and then I just went over to him, slapped this nigga in the back of his slapped this man in the back of his head. I'm like, bro, give me a pencil, bro. You ain't hear me. You know what I'm saying? And I was BSing. I ain't even asking for a pencil. And he got mad. He like, yo, what you mean a pencil, bro? You want to fight again? I'm like, bro, if you want to, we can do that, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, nah, we good. I ain't gonna do that no more, cause you know who boss. You know what I'm saying? He just talking. He just talk. He love to talk. But long story short, after that we just been chilling. I was sitting by him. We was talking and playing, and the teacher was mad confused. The ISS teacher. He was over there like, yo, aren't y'all boys here for fighting? We like, yeah. And he was confused. He's like, what? This don't make. But you understand, this my boy. I don't know why we was fighting for real. But it is what it is. But look, that's a little short story with me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was a dumbass kid. I'm not gonna lie. But look, y'all know who it is, man.